Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Duo Group Ironman. We are currently a few days into the Group Ironman Boss Bash raffle, which if you don't know what that is, you can watch the intro to last video where I explained it. But the focus for the next couple weeks, or actually it says when you log in, there's 12 days left. So for the next 12 days, I'm going to be trying to get as many tickets for the raffle as possible. Probably not solely focusing on it because we are at a disadvantage being only a 2-person team because we also have to compete with 5-person teams. So odds really aren't in our favor for this, but I see it as a good excuse to do bosses that we wouldn't be doing otherwise, or bosses we'd be just putting off for a while, because it is kind of a specific list of bosses. I feel like it's pretty limited. I was originally going to be taking an extended break from Slayer and PVM, but because of the Boss Bash raffle, we are back at it, and last video I got a Greater Demons task, and Spook's been doing Slayer the last couple days to try and get a Greater Demon task, with no luck, unfortunately. I so wish we had like partner or group Slayer in the game. That'd be so nice, so you wouldn't have to wait for your group Ironman teammates to get the same task as you. But she is currently asleep, and when she wakes up, we are going to be going back to Zami to try and get the second spear. Although if we do get it, it's going to be our only spear slash Hasta because the first one was made into a lance. Last video, we did a bunch of random things. I went to DK's. Oh, we went to Bandos and we got our second pair of Tacits, and it was in my name now. So we each have the slot filled out in the collection log. We did Barrows, we did some Chambers. And I also was doing agility in my downtime, and I got to level 92, which means I can now access the final floor of Sepulcher. So this morning, while I'm waiting for her to wake up, I'll do a little bit of Sepulcher. Oh, and of course, how could I forget, last video we also got the squirrel pet while I was running the Arty rooftop. So that was a pretty lucky thing that happened too, which means eventually I will have to go for the Dark Acorn, which is 3,000 hallowed marks. But I think for now, as I'm kind of like learning floor 5, I'm not going to be searching any of the coffins in the meantime, because that just slows you down and makes you less likely to get to the Grand Coffin, which is the only coffin you can get the Ring of Endurance from. Now, before we continue on, first we have a word from today's sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by the Ridge wallet, which is smaller, lighter, and thinner than traditional wallets. Even though the Ridge wallet is so small, it can hold up to 12 cards, and you could choose between a strap or a clip for cash. As you can see, I have the clip, and I've been using the Ridge wallet for over a year, and I've never been worried about losing money or money falling out or anything. Your cash is very secure. To get your cards out of the wallet, all you have to do is simply push into the Ridge. The Ridge team is so confident with their product that they offer a lifetime warranty on them, meaning you only have to buy one wallet for the rest of your life if you get a Ridge. On top of that, Ridge has a 45-day money-back guarantee, so you can try it out and see if it's for you. And they have free shipping and free returns. So go to ridge.com/mudkip to check out their wallets. They have a wide variety of materials and designs, and I'm sure there's something for everyone. Ridge has other products too besides just wallets. They have hats, cables, power banks, backpacks, etc. And again, that's ridge.com/mudkip, and if you use my code MUDKIP at checkout, you'll get 10% off your order. And thank you so much to Ridge for sponsoring this video. I don't think I've ever gone through Sepulcher without looting the coffins before, so I never realized how fast this really is. Like if you just ignore all this stuff, like you save a lot of time. With that said though, I don't have any high expectations for the last floor because it's been so long since I've done it and I've completely forgotten what it's like at all. So I'm probably gonna choke. 3 minutes left for the most fun part. Let's do it. Yes, I made it through and I have time to spare as well, so I'm just gonna go to this coffin too. Floor 3, floor 4, new PBs, and then this is the first time making it to the Grand Coffin on the Group Ironman. First ever Grand Coffin search, and we get poison. Then we get this stuff. You get a nice juicy 5.8k XP drop as well when you leave. And it was a 9-minute run for my first time. I thought it would separate the Grand Coffins from the other coffins in RuneLight, but unfortunately with the Loot Tracker plugin, it's just all the same thing. This is about 1 hour of doing Sepulcher. I got 6 completions in this time, and I averaged over 60k agility XP per hour. I know this has been said so many times before by so many people, but Sepulcher is so fun and so well made, and it's such good content. Good job, Jagex. Hey, I got the mysterious page. I forgot about those for 4 or 5. One day, I'm gonna make a bunch of these sets in bulk, so I don't have to like make them every single time I get the clue step. But I believe this should be the casket when I turn this in. Oh wait, okay, we got an elite clue done from Sepulcher. Yeah, we were just about to go to Zami, but then I noticed that I was kind of low on sharks and she was out of sharks too, so I decided to cook what I had of the raw sharks, and we have level 85 cooking. Ooh, we got Casket. As you could see, I went to go do some barrows while I was waiting in the meantime, and we got this elite clue. Casket. Yes, look in the chat box. She did it. She finally got her fire cape. How exciting. Now we can go to Zammy. Yes, I actually got a master clue done. Here we go. Yes. Man, Guthin's plate body, not the helm. The helm is just the one piece that we need to finish Guthin's. I'll show you my collection log. I'm actually only missing 2 pieces out of every single thing, and of course the Guthin's helm just happens to be one of them. But if we could have one set of Guthin's for God Wars, that would be so good, because Spook doesn't have a way to heal at the moment because we don't have Blood Furies, and she's the one on pot share, so she can't use ancient spells to heal back up. So the biggest changes since the last time we went to Zammy is I have the imbued heart now, so that's going to help with the magic defense because I'm going to be praying melee. I've also gotten a Zammy blessing since then, which means I don't need a Zammy item, so I freed up the spot with that. We have super combats now, so we've kind of freed up another spot because of that. Plus we have the defense now too with the super defense that we didn't have before. And then also we're not going to be bringing Warhammer, so we're each going to have 1 extra inventory spot because of that, because the Arclight is so accurate as it is, and plus the Arclight spec reduces the defense by 10%. Whereas the Warhammer is 30%. But Arclight's just so accurate on Zammy, plus I'm on task too, so. Look at you with your fire cape.
Now people can finally stop making fun of me.
Well, you still have a couple other capes you have to get, but... Wait, so there's no Sarah creatures here, right? So I don't need to bring this cape then. Oh, with the last game update, they removed the delay on the spec, so now there's no, like, weird stall. Finally, I got a kill. I've only gotten 3 kills in my name this trip. I'm trying to like stay under as long as possible so I don't take as much damage or as much ERs. The longer I stay under, the slower the kill is, and the slower the kill is, the more damage we'll be taking from minions. So there's like a fine balance you gotta find. We got a 26 kill trip for our first trip back. We got a lot of food drops though, so that helped a lot. All right, 29 kill trip for the second trip.
Heck yeah.
Very solid. Heck Houndor, yeah. We got a hard clue done from one of the Zammy minions. Wow. I spent a couple hours fishing tonight because I had to AFK, and I got a hard clue done from fishing. Wow. Oh, a new unique. Nice. Oh, I saw the message. Well, that's... I mean, the first one was nice. I guess the second one, now we each have one, so that's...
Yeah.
Yes! Oh my god, it's in my name too for the collection log. Oh yes, it's so good. This is I think we're at 28 kills so far this trip. Oh, we were just talking to how we like want to go to bed because it's past 2 a.m. All the timing on that is impeccable.
Yeah, thank you for choosing to get the drop so we can go to bed.
We have so many supplies, dude. But it's so late. It's so funny because we're actually going in with more prayer pot, or we're leaving with more prayer pots than we came in with. She has like 8 or 9 super restores in her inventory, and we could just theoretically stay here all night. But I mean, not all night, but like we could stay here for a few more kills. We're like 31 kills in so far. Oh, hello?
Hi.
Okay, we can go to bed. Okay, bye. Free super attack. Oh, I'm so glad we got that though. It's 1 out of 127, and I got it. My first one, 159 KC. What's your KC at?
219.
So we have 378 KC between us with 2 spears. A little bit unlucky, but still, it is so nice. Good morning, gamers. One of the reasons why I really want to get the Hasta as soon as possible is to fight Sarachnis, because for the boss raffle, it's too early for this. For the raffle, it's 1 point per Sarachnis KC, and I haven't been to Sarachnis yet on this account, and I've been meaning to go for a while, but I haven't really had a good excuse to go yet. I was originally just telling myself I would wait until I had a bunch of snapdragons, and I would use Sarachnis as a way to collect red spider's eggs, because the egg sacs give you 100 at a time, but we're just going to go there now because I have a reason to. You can switch the spare and the Hasta back and forth for a fee, of course, with Auto God Blessed. And for whenever we do end up going to Corp in the future, we would want to have 2 spears for that. Although she could just use one of my 5 Guthin's War Spears instead, and that would work just fine. Now, we'll get another spear in the future so we can each have one, but there it is. Ooh, let's see if we can build the mounted Xerix talisman, because that's how we're going to be getting to Sarachnis every trip. So if we could have that built in the POH, that would save an inventory spot. We need 5k fangs. I have no idea how many we have. Let's see. Oh no. Okay, I guess I'll use the Xerix talisman for now. Oh wait, no, I can just break these down. Yeah, okay. Yes, because each of these, if you dismantle them, you get 100 fangs from them. Actually, not even that. I had like 600 fangs in the charged Xerix talisman I had in the bank. Okay, let's build on the amulet space, mounted Xerix talisman. Now we'll have unlimited teleports, and you can right click configure it so you can choose like where you want the default left click to go. So I'm gonna make it the glade, and now I can just left click it because that's what it's set to, and it's gonna take us exactly where I want it to take us to, because the Sarachnis layer is right over here. If I'm using thralls there, then I guess I could have just used the Book of the Dead to reminisce, and that's pretty close to the Forthos dungeon too. But either way, I want to have the mounted Xerix in the POH, and I'm gonna use that so I don't have to worry about like recharging this every however often it is. I'm debating between the Carol skirt and the Elite Void bottom, and the magic defense is kind of what's really important, which is also why I have the imbued heart to increase my magic defense. But I also kind of like the +3 prayer bonus from the Elite Void bottom, so I think I'm actually gonna go with that. Hey, it's Memorial Day right now. We're currently doing some grilling. There's just a random fire over there, but cooking up some turkey burgers. Yummy. Look at this dude. Got him. Hey. We just spent the whole day out because it's Memorial Day and we're just spending time with family, barbecuing and hanging out and stuff. But we're back on the game now and we're ready for the first Sarachnis case. See, here's my inventory setup. I'm not sure if I'm going to end up needing more prayer pots, especially using thralls, because you use, I think, 6 prayer points. Yeah, 6 prayer points each time you summon a thrall, which I'll be summoning 1 per kill. 2 things. So first off, Sarachnis, each kill is 1 ticket for the raffle. And secondly, we have an amazing title for a video here. Okay, this will be fun. Let's begin the Sarachnis grind. I have no idea what the goal is going to be or how long we're going to be here for, but we'll just enjoy some Sarachnis. 2KC grants us 2 more combat achievements completed. Oh yeah, so Sarachnis is really good for getting clues, hard clues and elite clues. In fact, we do have to do the new quest because there's an elite clue set that requires the new quest, so we'll get that done very soon. Specifically, it's 1 out of 40 for a hard clue and 1 out of 60 for elite clues. First Sarachnis trip done on the GIM, we got an insane 8KC, and we got a hard and elite clue, and not only that, very ironically, the elite clue, the very first step, is the new step that I was just talking about for the new quest that we haven't done yet. So, that's the perfect excuse to go put off Sarachnis a bit longer and go do the new quest. Spook's currently doing a farm run, but after she finishes it, we're gonna go do it. The quest, that is. Shut up. See this mounted Xerix talisman? Also very good for a lot of clue steps. Bro, what the hell? This is like the most random spot to find post-CP. It's not the random event, because there's no dismiss option. It's just randomly finding post-CP in the wildy. Hello. Whoa, look at Sophanum. There's like another layer on the wall now. I haven't been here for a while, but this top part wasn't here before. Maybe if you had roofs on, but I don't play with roofs on. And so we begin the final quest on the group Iron Man. This reminds me of Age of Mythology, just like seeing all the people mining their resources. Oh wow, I almost didn't see that. Thank you for laughing. I thought this was supposed to be like a more difficult boss fight, but I just used no supplies, no food, no prayer pot. Wow, you and Roger have a lot in common. I keep over preparing for these boss fights for no reason. And that is Beneath Cursed Sands completed. Oh, you beat me by like 1 game tick. And most importantly, the goal that we set out for at the start of our accounts is finally complete. We have achieved the quest cape on the group Iron Man. Okay, now do the emote. You know, I'm playing music. Just pretend like I'm playing music right now. I'm gonna edit it in.
I tried to go slightly early because of the Discord delay.
I tried to go slightly late because the Discord delay. From Beneath Cursed Sands, first off, we get access to Raids 3, the Tombs of a Masket, which I think is supposed to come out in August or something. They're like playtesting it still and making changes to it, but I think August is the expected date. You get the Circlet of Water, which you can equip in the Helm slot, And this is the same as a water skin, except it holds up to 500,000 charges, and each charge is just 5 water runes added to it. And we get the Karis Partisan, which is an upgrade to the Karis. And it's kind of like the equivalent of how the Arclight is good for Cerberus, almost comparable to using like a scythe almost. It's an OP weapon like specifically for Calphites and Scabberites. It's really good for KQ from what I've heard. So whenever I do go for the KQ grind to get the head and later on for the pet or whatever, this is probably what I'll be using. It is time to free up some bank space. Friendship ended with water skins. Now the Circlet of Water is my new best friend. No, You win this time. But now it is time to go back to Sarachnis and do Sarachnis. 10 KC, I am a novice. 25 KC, I am now a champion. Oh, I just realized that 25 KC task was the last combat achievement task for Sarachnis, so nice and green now. The first giant egg sack, new collection log slot. It's 1 out of 20 and it took 78 KC. I am building up my RNG. With the giant egg sack, we gotta have a knife in the inventory, and you can see the amount of spider's eggs I have in the bank is 30. So if I right click empty, we now have 130, and then there goes the egg sack. And this is 100 KC at Sarachnis. I could have done this anytime before, but now that I have the mounted Xerix, I feel like it's just slightly more convenient to do this, which I don't think I've done it at all yet on this account. But you can claim the daily dynamite for free depending on what tier of the Kebos diary you have done, which I have the elite diary done, so we're gonna get 80 dynamite per day. I've done blast mining in the past and I do kind of enjoy it, and it is quite a bit faster than doing motherlode mine. So if I do end up getting a bunch of dynamite from doing this and from raids as well, maybe I'll do blast mine someday. And this is how much dynamite I have in the bank already. I assume it's probably like all from raids. Yep, pretty much. That's over 1200 from chambers. And this is gonna be 200 KC at Sarachnis. We're just going to finish up this trip and then we'll be done with Sarachnis for this video. Wrapping up this little mini Sarachnis grind or test or whatever you want to call it at 202 KC. According to the bossing info plugin, I was averaging like just over 25 kills per hour, but that includes all the idle time, which is time that I was like doing clue scrolls and birdhouse runs and other random stuff. Here's the loot tracker for Sarachnis. It says I only got 200 kills logged because 2 of the drops I got were just the nothing drop from the rare drop table. But this is what all the loot looks like. It was almost 6 mil in terms of GP value, but in terms of Iron Man skilling value, all these gems, which will be nice for crafting XP, and the sapphires especially will be nice for rings of recoil eventually for the suffering. Lots of herblore XP, decent alkables, the red spider's eggs, dragon bones, all the good stuff you can see here. If/when I do ever want to like really grind out Sarachnis, I'll probably come back in the future with a bludgeon, so after we grind out Sire. But it was a nice little taste of Sarachnis, and we'll probably do some more here and there because it is pretty fun to do. But we got these pages, and I think it's 4 of each. I'll just grab them all out. You need 4 of each of these pages for the In Search of Knowledge mini quest, and I was kind of just waiting to do this until I did Sarachnis because you just get them like passively instead of having to go out of the way killing temple spiders or something. So I figured now that I have the pages, we should probably just quickly do this mini quest. Okay, and then that is the mini quest completed. It's gone from here. We only have 1 left to do, which is the Frozen Door with each of the God Wars generals. But from this mini quest, what we get first off is an XP lamp, which gives 10k XP that I'm going to put into herblore. And then the other thing is that going forward, you could trade in these pages for 1k each. That's, I guess, the only like real permanent reward. And I guess for the rest of the night or for the next couple hours, I'm just going to do some cooking because we can never have too much food. I still have all this raw food to cook, and I think both of these are from Kraken, so let's get to cooking. Isn't that right, Gordon Ramotion? What the hell? Are botters putting membership on low-level accounts just to have them fill up like jugs with water or something, I assume? Surely it can't be that good of a moneymaker compared to like other low-level moneymakers they could do. It's weird. Oh my god, look in the chat box. No more memes, no more jokes about her not having the trifecta of capes, because in the last couple days, she got the Mage Arena 2 cape and the Fire cape, and I gave her my lance to use. I let her use, she was using our lance to kill Vork, and there it is. 86 cooking, Lil B cooking dance, let's go. I kind of feel like fishing minnows right now because I haven't yet fished minnows on this account, and the first time you do, you have to talk to Kylie Minnow and show her your angler's outfit because you need the full outfit to be able to access the fishing place with the minnows. But once you show it that first time, you never have to bring it back with you again. Although you probably should if you're going to be fishing minnows, so you can get the little bit of the fishing XP boost. And then it's also nice to have the Rada's Blessing. The higher the tier, the better, because you have a chance to get extra minnows. Well, I've spent a couple hours fishing tonight, and we have level 87 fishing. The amount of minnows I'm getting is equivalent to about 400 sharks per hour, it looks like. We do have one last thing to do though, which is open up all the clues that I got throughout this video. I think mainly from Sarachnis, but also just from doing birdhouse runs to get a decent amount of clues as well. So here is all the caskets that I have accumulated. Here's the beginners. Do your beginners because you get this amazing loot. Then we got one easy. Whoa, it's like rain shop in here. One easy. Whoa, yes. Two uniques from one easy. It's so beautiful to look at. Okay, two mediums. Got a new unique and whoa. We'll open the elites first because hards are cooler. No way, I actually finished the master clue? Okay, we'll save that for last. One more elite to open, and we got 6 hards. Hoping for any blessed high top would be nice, because we don't have one yet. Ooh, what's this? Dual Psi. One more hard clue. Oh, okay, and then we have the master. Well, that is going to do it for today. Make sure you check out my duo teammate Spookdog's channel, which you can find a link to in every video description. Next video, I have something planned that I've been kind of wanting to learn for years, but never gotten around to it just due to like either the type of account I played or just the goals I've kind of always been working on. So that's a bit of a hint for next video. But with that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you again next time.